Hi, my name is Mustafa Ahmed. I am the co-founder and head coach at Acro Fitness Personalized. And today I am going to go ahead and show you some home workouts that you can do, which is going to go ahead and help you to stay fit, stay strong, and continue with your fitness journey. First set of two exercises that we're going to go ahead and do is going to be a combination of lunges, and along with lunges we're going to go ahead and do high knees. The lunges are going to be basically very simple. You can do static, you can do walking, you can do jumping as well. I suggest that if you go ahead and just kind of do alternate forward lunge, which is going to be extremely good for your quads, for your hamstring, and for your hips as well. So all you need to do is take a step forward, down, and then step back. Step down, step back, step down, step back. What you need to remember is that when you're stepping forward, don't push your weight forward. What you need to do is kind of go ahead and feel that you're going to just drop down and then come back. As you drop down, try and see that your legs are making a 90-degree angle and try and keep your back nice and straight. Step out of it, step forward, step out of it, step forward. You can alternate this for 20 seconds. Take 10 seconds rest and then follow it up by high knees, which is you can keep your hand right over here and then just, and this looks really easy, but believe me, you do this for 20 seconds, you're going to have the wind knocked out of you, okay? So we go ahead and keep doing this. You got 10 seconds rest in between, which is basically for transition, and we do this for about 4 minutes, which is 8 rounds. The next set of two exercises you can do is a complete body workout, and you can go ahead and do about, say, 4 sets of this. So it'll be basically 4 sets for each exercise, and do anywhere depending on what level of fitness do you have. I'd leave the reps on that. So somebody who's a beginner, I think 3 sets of anywhere between 10 to 12 reps should be enough. Somebody who's been training, say, about for 6 months to a year can go ahead and do about 4 sets and keep it about, say, 10 to 15 reps. And somebody who's on advanced level can go ahead and do even 5 sets and keep the rep range between, say, 15 to 20 reps. One of the most favorite exercises of mine is basically Hindu push-ups, or you can call them a downward dog into a low back extension as well. And superset that with the dunk, or which is basically the old school squats. We're going to start with basically the Hindu push-ups. How this works is basically you want to go ahead and sink into your hands going forward into a complete lower back extension or a cobra position, pushing back into a downward dog all the way back. You again sink in all the way up, and then you push back again. Sink in all the way up, and then you push back. All the way down, and then pushing back. Now this one exercise basically can go ahead and give you a complete body workout, from your shoulder to your back, to your chest, to your legs. Everything gets to work out, even your abs, your lower back, your glutes, hamstring. Everything is basically working in this single movement, which is why I think any movement that you do at home should go ahead and give you those benefits, because you don't have the machine, so you're not going to be able to do 10 different variation of workout. So whatever exercise you choose should be able to make you use your whole body as a single unit. So that's the first one. Now the second one is basically a little more dynamic form of the modern free squat basically. So I'll show you both actually so you can understand the difference. Now a free squat is basically somewhere which is extremely more into kind of what you say is a lot more into alignment. So you go straight down and then you come up, go straight down. It's basically just practically thinking that you're going to sit on a chair and then you're going to stand up. The only thing you need to focus on is that you need to just make sure that your back is neutral. You don't have to keep it upright. A lot of people think that bending forward is a problem. No, it's not. Feel free to bend forward if you have to. The only thing you need to watch out for is that your back cannot be collapsing. So just keep your back neutral, nice and easy. If you've got good mobile hips, feel free to go all the way down and then come up. As you come up, make sure that you don't have to lock down the knees, but they shouldn't be soft either. So all the way up, sit down all the way up. If you're not really too mobile in your hips, even going down to parallel, that's fine. Come up, parallel, that's fine. That's good enough, right? Now to show you the traditional way of doing the done, which I find to be more effective, and I find it to be a little more dynamic as well, is basically where you kind of go, it's like a bit of a ski movement. All you gotta do is you're gonna go all the way down, and then you're gonna come up. All the way down, come up. All the way down, come up. Now somebody again who doesn't really have the mobility of it, or for it, all you need to do is kind of go maybe halfway, come up, halfway, come up, halfway, come up. Why I like these more is because they're a lot more
a lot more into like, you know, a human way of kind of moving. It's not too mechanical, and they're extremely, like I said, good to get you even, you know, a bit of a cardio movement as well. So rather than doing just the traditional free squats, I prefer for people to do the done. I find them to be more explosive and kind of help you to get your heart rate going as well. So a combination of these two, again, for the number of sets and repetitions that I told you, can give you an insane amount of burn and a good amount of, you know, workout done at home. Now the other thing that you can do is something which is really in these days, which is called the animal flow. It's basically kind of moving in a certain way, how the animals move. This is amazing for agility, for overall body workout, for coordination, for muscle and mind connection as well. So we're going to go ahead and cover up only 2 movements in this, which is more than enough for you to kind of go ahead and get a good workout. The first one is basically a beast side kick is what it's called, to be precise. I'll show you how the movement is. So you're going to be down on all your floor right over here, and I'll show you the beginner's movement first. So all you have to do is twist, kick to the side, reset. Twist, kick to the side, reset. Now if you want to go ahead and do this a little more explosive, all you got to do is kick, 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 kick. So you skip the part of just coming and resetting and go side to side. The beauty of it is, again, it helps you to use your whole body as a single unit. Anything that makes you do that is always going to give you maximum amount of fat burn. So that's the first movement. Coming down to the second movement, which is basically the crab reach. Now, we did one which was facing the floor, the other one is going to be facing the ceiling. So the first movement would be for you to come down into a squat position right over here, right? Your one hand goes back, and then all you're trying to do is, you're going to go ahead and do a complete bridge, glute bridge, and a side turn all the way. Now I'm focusing a lot on squeezing my hip all the way up, side chested, trying to reach. Come back, go back again, same thing one more time. What you want to make sure and do is that you want to go ahead and make sure that you're right in the center. Your weight should not be shifting towards one side completely. So try and keep your weight right in the center, to the neutral, and all the way to the side, and then come back. To the side, and then come back. Now, again, a combination of both these movements, say for a 4-set workout, and you can go ahead and do, say, a crab reach can be done for about 10 reps on each side, which is more than enough. And the beast side kick can be done again. Each side you can do about 10 kicks, 4 sets. Just as you can see, I'm already out of that as well. So those are a few things that you can go ahead and do at home. I think they're insanely good, they're effective, and it also gives you a bit of a break from the monotonous gym routine that you probably are following every single day. So it's fun, it's good, and go ahead and give it a shot.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.